From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
You guys are waking up to some cloudy skies and some light rain showers across the area, as indicated here by our Beaver Stadium camera. Look at that, we got some low-level clouds. You see some rain showers off there in the distance coming over Mount Tussey and Mount Nittany. So how are we looking right now in terms of the current temperatures? Well, we got 55 degrees right now across the area, and we have a west-southwest wind at about 11 miles per hour. Dew point is at 50 degrees, so the visibility is at 10 miles. So not too terribly bad out there. Make sure you bring a jacket, though. Hey, check this out, though. This is the current wind advisory map. Now, yesterday we had quite a few wind advisories up, but as you can see, we don't have them up anymore. We have a lingering one up there in Chautauqua County, New York, but otherwise pretty much quiet across much of the area. But how were those wind gusts yesterday? Well, let me show you just how gusty it got. We were at 50 miles per hour back home in Toledo, and then look at Erie County, too, up in the 50-mile-per-hour wind gust range, with the Erie International Airport reporting 52-mile-per-hour wind gusts yesterday. How are the winds looking right now, though? Well, they're not nearly as strong. Erie, though, you are sustained wind right now at 20 miles per hour. That will increase later today. And then St. Catharines, you guys are up at 24 miles per hour. And Detroit, though, you guys are at 22 miles per hour. The rest of the area is also a bit gusty. And that is going to make it feel a lot cooler, especially with those current temperatures. Look at this. We have the secondary front pushing through the area right now. And this is why it is back into the upper 30s across the eastern half of Ohio. And then look at that, low 20s, or lower 30s, excuse me, and upper 20s back in northwest Ohio and southeast Michigan. As I mentioned, that is a secondary cold front passing through the area, and this same air mass will be over our area later tonight, though we probably won't get as cool as we have. We're sitting at 37 degrees, though, back inland across I-90 in Erie, Pennsylvania. But as we look at our current temperatures across the state, we're going to see that we're still pretty warm, sitting at the mid-50s across a good chunk of the central part of the state, with 61 degrees back there in Harrisburg. Look at Erie up by the lakeshore, though, 45 degrees, and there is that secondary cold front that's coming through. And like I said, we're going to see those temperatures, especially later tonight. So how's the radar looking, though? Well, here's a light band of rain showers we got moving through the area. You see, most of them are light, but there are a couple moderate showers that are out and about in the area right now. So if you're heading out, make sure you do bring that rain jacket with you. But I'll show you that from the future view radar, we won't be seeing these rain showers much longer, because by tonight, we'll pretty much be cleared out throughout much of the area, with the exception of some lingering showers back up there in Erie, lake effect showers to be exact. As we move through most of the night, though, and into tomorrow morning, see the clouds pretty much stay limited to the western half of the region. The eastern half of the region will remain pretty much clear. Once again, those lingering lake effect showers up there in the northwest part of the state, but those will begin to dwindle off tomorrow evening. And as we move through tomorrow night, those will begin to taper off as well. And by Saturday morning, we'll clear out briefly, but then the clouds return as our next system approaches from the west over the weekend. So what does all this mean for today? Well, today we're going to see about a high in the upper 50s, 58 degrees here in State College with morning rain showers, but then we're going to start to see a little bit of clearing during the afternoon. It'll still be a little bit breezy with a west to west-northwest wind at 10 to 15 miles per hour, but we might see a gust or two above 25 miles per hour. But looking at tonight, though, we cool down a bit, especially as we have clearing in those skies later this evening. And in some places, if they get clearing a little bit earlier, might actually be into the upper 30s, maybe mid-30s, especially in some of those rural areas. But we're just going to keep it at 40 degrees here tonight for State College. Light northwest wind, mainly in the evening. And then as we move through tomorrow, we're going to be a bit cooler as well. But at least we'll have partly cloudy skies. We'll see a light southeast wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, but that won't really happen until during the afternoon. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast from the Penn State Campus Weather Service. We are going to see, once again, 58 degrees today with some morning rain showers. That all clears out, though, just in time for Friday. And we'll see some partly cloudy skies during the day tomorrow, lower 50s for a high. Saturday on Halloween, it'll be in the lower 50s again. The overnight lows will be in the mid-40s, so make sure you keep it a little bit warm there during Halloween night. But check this out, though. As we move into Sunday, those temperatures begin to warm back up a little bit. And then on Monday, they go back into the 60s. And then check this out, towards the beginning of next week and the middle of next week, we are in the low 60s, possibly even the mid-60s for some places, and that is a bit above average for this time of the year. Now, before I go off here, I do want to let you all know that, remind you that make sure you set your clocks back an hour later this weekend, and that'll happen Saturday night, because daylight saving time ends on trick-or-treating night. As soon as you're done trick-or-treating, make sure you set those clocks back an hour. That flashing clock is indicating to you that you don't want to be an hour early to everything. So, with all that being said, though, I'm Timmy Albertson from the Penn State Campus Weather Service, and that's your weather.